Welcome to VLearn. This is session number 7 of ethical hacking. In this session, we are going to cover following topics: passwords, password introduction, password vulnerabilities, technical password vulnerabilities, social engineering, password cracking software, dictionary attacks, general password hacking. First of all, introduction. Password hacking is one of the easiest and most common ways hackers obtain unauthorized computer or network access. Although strong passwords that are difficult to crack are easy to create and maintain. Therefore, passwords are one of the weakest links in the information security chain. Passwords rely on secrecy. After a password is compromised, its owner isn't the only person who can access the system with it. That's when the bad thing starts happening. Hackers have many ways to obtain passwords. They can get password simply by asking for them or by looking over the shoulders of users as they type them in. Hackers can also obtain passwords from local computers by using password cracking software. To obtain passwords from access a network, hackers can use remote cracking utilities or network analyzers. This is a short intro how hackers use password hacking. Now, password vulnerabilities. When you balance the cost of security and the value of the protected information, the combination of user ID and secret password is usually adequate. However, passwords give a false sense of security. The hackers know this and attempt to crack passwords as a step towards breaking into computer systems. One of the biggest problems solely rely on passwords for information security is that more than one person can know them. There are two general classifications of password vulnerabilities. First one is organizational or end user vulnerabilities and another one is technical vulnerability. Now, first is organizational or end user vulnerabilities. This include lack of password awareness on the part of end users and the lack of password policies that are enforced within the organization. Secondly, technical vulnerability. This includes weak encryption methods and insecure storage of passwords on your computer. These are two general classifications of password vulnerabilities. Now, organizational password vulnerabilities. It's human nature to want convenience. This makes passwords one of the easiest barrier for an attacker to overcome. Almost 3 trillion pupils, 8 characters password combination are possible by using the 26 letters of the alphabets and the numerals 0 to 9. However, most people prefer to create passwords that are easy to remember. Users like to use such passwords as simply like password or their login name. Moreover, their pet name. Now, technical password vulnerabilities. First is weak password encryption schemes. Hackers can break weak password storage mechanism by using different cracking methods. Many vendors and developers believe that passwords are safe from hackers if they don't publish the source code for their encryption algorithms. But this is wrong. Cracking utilities take advantage of weak password encryption. These utilities do the work and can crack any password by giving enough time and computing power. Second is cracking passwords. Password cracking is one of the most enjoyable hacks for the hackers. It fuels their sense of exploration and desire to figure things out. After you obtain one's password, you can obtain others including your administrator, root password, etc. You can use low-tech waves or high-tech waves to exploit the vulnerabilities and obtain passwords. For example, you can devise users into debugging or revealing passwords over the telephones or simply observe what a user had written down on a piece of paper. Or you can capture password directly from a computer or over a network with tools covered in the sections Like now we are discussing some tools related to this particular topic. But before that, we first discuss what is social engineering. Social engineering take advantage of the trusting nature of human being to gain information that can later be used by maliciously by hackers. Now, techniques for that. To obtain a password through social engineering, you can just ask for it. For example, you can simply call a user and tell him that he has something important looking email stuck in the mail queue and you need his password to log in and free them up. This is how a hacker tries to get the information. Countermeasures related to social engineering. User awareness is the best defense against social engineering. Train user to spot attacks and respond effectively. Their best response is to not to give any information or to alert the appropriate information security officer in the organization to see whether the inquiry is legitimate and whether a response is necessary or not. Next is shoulder surfing. Shoulder surfing is an effective low-tech password hack. Technique for doing this is to mount this attack, you simply watch either the user's keyboard or screen when logging. A hacker with a good eye may watch whether the user is glancing around his desk for either a reminder of a password or the password itself. Countermeasure for this: encourage users to be aware of their surroundings and not enter their passwords when they suspect that someone is looking over their shoulder. Instruct users that if they suspect someone is looking over their shoulder while they are logging in, they should politely ask the person to look away. Another is inference. Inference is simply guessing the password, such as their date of birth, favorite television shows, phone numbers. You can simply determine password by just guessing. Defense to this particular is the best defense against an inference hack attack is to educate users about creating secure passwords that do not include information that can be associated with them. You can't easily enforce this practice with technical controls. Now, what is weak authentication? Hackers can obtain password by taking advantage of older operating systems such as Windows 9X. These operating system doesn't require password to log in. नॉर्मली अगर हमारे पास अभी भी वो पुराने वर्जन्स हैं ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम के हमारे सिस्टम्स पे लाइक विंडो एनएक्स, तो उस सिस्टम को हैकर इजीली हैक कर सकता है क्योंकि उसमें कोई पासवर्ड या फिर लॉगिन की फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल नहीं होती. सेकेंड इज बाईपासिंग ऑथेंटिकेशन. On a Windows 9X or similar workstation that's prompting for a password, you can press escape on that keyboard to get right in. After you are in, you can find other passwords stored in such places as dial-up network connections, screensavers. These weak systems can serve as trusted machines. That is, it's assumed that they are secure and provide good launching pads for network-based password attacks as well. Countermeasure to this: the only defense against this hack is not to use operating systems that employ weak authentication. To eliminate this vulnerability, upgrade to Windows 9X, Linux, Unix, and another. Now, next is high-tech password cracking. High-tech password cracking involves using a program that tries to guess a password by determining all possible password combinations. These high-tech methods are mostly automated after you access the computer and password database files. Password cracking software. You can try to crack your organization's operating system and internet application password with various password cracking tools. Some of them are LC4. LC4 can sniff out password hashes from the wire. Next is NetBIOS auditing tool. This is specialized in network-based password crack attacks. Next is CHK null. CHK null is same as your NetWare password testing. Now, password cracking utilities take a set of non-password and run them through a password hashing algorithm. The resulting hashes or an encrypted former dataset are then compared at lightning speed of the password hashes extracted from the original password database. When a match is found between the newly generated hash and the hash in the original database, the password has been cracked. पासवर्ड क्रैक करने के लिए जो नॉर्मली टेक्निक यूज़ की जाती है, उसके अंदर हमारे हैशेस टेबल इन्वॉल्व होते हैं। जो हमने अपना सोचा है हैकर ने कि ये पासवर्ड हो सकता है, अगर वो उसको एनक्रिप्ट करता है एक हैश फॉर्म में और वो वही हैश फॉर्म होती है जो आपकी ओरिजिनली उसे विजिबल है, तो दैट मीन्स ही हैज़ योर पासवर्ड. Passwords are typically stored on a computer in an encrypted fashion. Usually an encryption or a one-way hash algorithm such as DES or MD5. DES and MD5 are your hash algorithm. Hash passwords are then represented as fixed length encrypted strings that always represent the same passwords with exactly the same strings. These hashes are irreversible for all practical purposes, so passwords can never be decrypted. Password stored location vary by operating system. Like in Windows, usually we store the password is stored in these locations. First is security account manager database. Secondly, Active Directory database file, which stores local or separate across domain controllers like ntds.dit. These are the normally locations for storing password in Windows. Windows sometimes store password in either a backup of the SAM file or on an emergency repair disk. Some Windows applications store password in the registry or as well as the plain text file on the hard drive. Linux and other Unix variant typically store password in these files, which are etc passwd or etc shadow. There are more files like etc security passw, secure etc passw. Now, dictionary attacks. Dictionary attacks against passwords quickly compare a set of words including many common passwords against a password database. This database is a text file with 1,000 of words, typically listed in alphabetical order. Many password cracking utilities can use a separate dictionary that you create or download from the internet. Now here are some popular sites that house dictionary files and other miscellaneous list. These are the URL for that popular sites. Now, brute force attack. Brute force attacks can crack any password given sufficient time. Brute force attack try every combination of numbers, letters, special characters until the password is discovered. इस पर्टिकुलर अटैक में हम हर कम्बिनेशन जो कुछ भी नंबर से, लेटर से, स्पेशल करेक्टर्स से, इन सब से फॉर्म हो सकता है, हम उन सबको ट्राई करते हैं वन बाय वन और जब तक ट्राई करते रहते हैं जब तक कि हमें पासवर्ड डिस्कवर ना हो जाए या हमें वो पता ना चल जाए. Many of password cracking utilities let you specify such testing criteria such as your characters and the password length to try. Like लिखा होता है कि मिनिमम 8 लेंथ का पासवर्ड होना चाहिए, तो इतना तो ऑब्वियस है कि 8 लेंथ का पासवर्ड ही आपने यूज़ किया होगा अपने उस पर्टिकुलर अकाउंट या सिस्टम को सेव करने के लिए. A brute force test can take quite a while depending on the numbers of accounts, their associated password complexities and the speed of computer that running the cracking software. Now, countermeasure to brute force attack. A password for one system usually equals password for many other systems because many persons use the same password on every system they use. For this reason, we instruct the users to create a different password for different systems, especially on the system that protect more sensitive information. नॉर्मली अगर हमारे पास एक डेस्कटॉप है, एक लैपटॉप है, हमारे ऑफिस में अलग डेस्कटॉप है, इन हर सिस्टम को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए हमने एक सेम पासवर्ड अप्लाई किया होता है, जबकि हमें ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. हमें डिफरेंट पासवर्ड यूज़ करने चाहिए अपने सिस्टम्स को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए, ताकि अगर एक पासवर्ड डिटेक्ट हो जाए तो हमारे दूसरे सिस्टम्स उससे अफेक्टेड ना हो. नाउ जनरल पासवर्ड हैकिंग्स में वे टू क्रैक पासवर्ड्स. द मोस्ट कॉमन वे टू क्रैक पासवर्ड इज की स्ट्रोक logging. The use of software or hardware is to record keystrokes as they are being typed into the computer. Keystroke login एक आपका ऐसा सॉफ्टवेयर है कि जिससे आप जैसे ही कीबोर्ड पे कोई भी की प्रेस करते हैं वो उसको पर्टिकुलर रिकॉर्ड करता रहता है, जिससे कि आफ्टर सम टाइम जो भी सॉफ्टवेयर वो रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है अगर हम उसे प्ले करें या उसकी देखें कि उस सॉफ्टवेयर ने क्या रिकॉर्ड किया है तो हमें वो सारे की स्ट्रोक पता चलेंगे जो आपने पिछले कुछ टाइम में प्रेस किए हैं, जिससे कि हमारे लिए एफिशिएंट हो जाएगा या बहुत ही ईजी हो जाएगा उस पासवर्ड को क्रैक करना. काउंटर मेजर related to this is The best defense against the installation of keystroke logging software on your system is a spyware detection program or popular antivirus products. Do it yourself. First is explain dictionary attack. You need to explain what is dictionary attack is. Secondly, explain password vulnerabilities. वो सारी vulnerabilities जो related to your password, कैसे आप उसे सेव करते हैं, कैसे वो पासवर्ड रिवील हो जाता है, that is. Thank you. Happy learning. We learning.